Hello there, this is me, Doug Cousin 93, and this is a Pretty Rhythm Rainbow Live episode 21 review. Now, basically, the reason for it being at night, is because, well, I woke up at 9 o'clock at night, and realized, hey, I haven't recorded my episode review or my preview review yet. And this is where I'm recording it right now on Thursday, and I'm probably going to just churn both of those out at the same time. They might be going up early Friday because I have something to do mid to late Friday, so that's why it's probably going to come out a bit early on Friday. But besides the point, let us get on with the episode review. Basically, the episode is about Belle / Otaha / Bit of Wakana and, well, / a new Prism Live. Now, the beginning of the episode goes on with Naru, An, and Ito, and they're arguing about using whose song for the trio dance that they're going to perform at the Try Grooving session. And while that is going on, Momo's just stuffed with food, and Otaha is preparing balloons and interrupts the conversation by accident by blowing a balloon too large. Then what happens immediately after is Otaha is trying to perform a Prism Live with Femini. It's not working too well. Naru's like, then hey, let's help you out with that. And Naru then puts a bunny suit on Otaha, and Otaha shouts Prism Live, and nothing happens. Ito tries her approach by putting Otaha in like a rock outfit, and maybe that's going to activate a Prism Live. That doesn't work. Now An decides to try and make some sort of sweets to try and help Otaha perform Prism Live, but unfortunately Momo gets to him first and, well, mainly gobbles most of it up until it's almost like half a wall and half of the roof and such. Like, that was a failure. But what happens now is then we see Belle, and she's trying to perform no, she's not trying to perform anything. She is actually trying to get someone to replace Otaha through an audition. The first two girls don't get through, and then the third girl she sees is the one giving her tea, and then just decides, you know what, I'll take you, come on, and just follow me. Then we see Otaha at Prism Stone again. This time they're on the roof. They are basically, Ito is trying to tell Otaha to speak out more, and tells her to shout off the roof, what she likes the most, or like her favorite phrase, or her favorite thing in general. Ito does it, An and Naru do it, and when Otaha does it, she understands the concept, but doesn't shout loud enough. It's like really, really soft. Now, after that, they get off the roof. They're just walking by Prismstone, and for some coincidental reason, Belle, Wakana, and the third member of the trio come through. Now, as Otaha sees this, she's wondering what's going on, and then Wakana tells her, oh yeah, she's replacing ya. Now, of course, this leaves Otaha shocked and makes her run away. And Naru, An, and Ito run after her. As Naru, An, and Ito catch up to her, who is it? Otaha is sitting on a bench and reminisces about how she had the black pumps, and is reminded that it's basically a connection to her, Belle, and Wakana, that all three of them have the crystal pumps, and that's how they're like connected to each other. and that's why Otoha wants to get back to Belle. Ito and Naru then give her a pep talk, and she starts to get a move on to Eda Rose. Now what happens is once she gets to Eda Rose, she sees that girl again who was a part of the trio run away and says, I can't do this anymore. Like, it's impossible. And then Belle comes out and she's shouting at her. Belle's shouting at the girl. And then Otoha looks at her, and Belle looks back and says, what are you even doing here? Just get out of my sight. Like, she realizes that she doesn't really want to do it. Belle knows enough about Otoha that she wouldn't do something like that. She wouldn't join an audition, so she doesn't even tell her about it. Like, she tells her about, like, there's an audition, but I don't think you can do it, and just walks away. But then Otoha shocks Belle by saying, I want to audition. Belle's like, all right, come on. After a little bit of convincing from Prism Stone, but it was already decided before Naru and Ito started talking that Belle was going to accept Otoha as a participant. Now the dance begins. Now Otoha goes in. Belle's like, begin, and Otoha begins her dance. The same song, Vanity Clone. The dance is a bit different this time because during her dance, she's doing a usual routine and then again reminiscing about how she wants to be close to Belle. And then Belle starts shouting out like what Otoha's doing wrong and trying to correct what she's doing. And then that somehow gets Otoha happy enough and it unlocks her heart and she's able to perform Prism Live with the saxophone. Now, this Prism Live was very, very good for, well, you know, it had a jazzy feel to it. Of course, that's obvious. I don't know. Well, I don't even know. But regardless, I like the jazzy feel to it. It made it feel different. And for some reason, it sort of fit with the style of what she was trying to do. Like, express herself in a loud and non-harmful way and just let herself free, you know? It's as Kazuki would say, she has her freedom back. Now what happens is she performs 3 jumps, which are Feminine Splash, Dream City, and My Fairy Tale Tea Party. Then what happens is Belle accepts her back by telling her to just make her some tea. Then we see outside that Otoha is thanking Ito especially. She's thanking all of Prism Stone, but then thanks Ito especially for getting her back in there. And they say that Otoha's like, I'll see you at the Tri grooving session. They say the same, and basically that is the end of the episode. So not too deep of an episode, but still enough to say, hey, it gave us some more backstory into Eda Rose, which is always good because we know enough about Prism Stone. We don't know enough about Ann's past, but we know enough about we know Ito's, and we still don't know much about Naru's, but I don't know if it's necessary to go into Naru's past unless they do something with it later on, but for right now, nothing really. So again, that has been an episode review. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later.